Hello everyone, my name is Smithy and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going through my rough plan for starting out in Leagues 3, which is called Shattered Relics. If you're not familiar with what Leagues is, it's a limited time game mode on old school Runescape where there's set servers that have boosted XP rates. You unlock things called relics that in this league, they're actually broken down into fragments that you can then mix and match to give certain buffs, whether that's XP rates or different kind of functions in the game. For example, every time you fish a fish, it cooks it automatically for you, that sort of thing. There is going to be a whole list of fragments that are going to be released, but currently we've only been kind of teased on a few of them. So we haven't got a full list yet, and that will be released as the league goes live. So when it comes to, if you're looking at what fragments you're going to pick, this might not be the video for you. Maybe I'll do one when the league starts, but I will be doing a full-on progression series of my account during leagues. For the first week or two, it will be daily, and then it will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's currently the plan. It may change. We're going to, freeball it a little bit. But yeah, this guide is mainly focusing on the skill unlocking and not necessarily the boss unlocking, but kind of a path to get you started and in the right direction to getting tasks completed and getting points acquired. So I think first things first, we probably should go through the skills that we're going to have available at the start of the league. So 3 definite skills that we're going to have are defense, thieving and fishing. We then have the option of picking from 4 combat skills, and that 4 are attack, strength, magic and range. So we can already kind of knock off attack and strength. For them two to be really effective, you're going to need both of them. So they're kind of ones that I'm, with my plan, going to be unlocking a bit later on. Then with range, your best training method for range is probably the bone crossbow early on, but that's locked behind a few quests, and also it's in Lumbridge. And if you don't know, we're actually starting over here just in Catherby. This is where the Sage, which is kind of the NPC for the league, is going to be positioned. So we're all assuming this is where we're going to be starting. So we've got Sears Village just up here, Camelot, Catherby, and Ardoyne's just down here, which is rather nice. Yeah, so getting to Lumbridge is going to be a bit of a pain starting out. We are given some starter weaponry, as far as I'm aware. That we have been told by Jagex. And then the other one is magic. Magic, yeah, gives you teleports, but through the Waystone teleportation system that the league is going to have. If you don't know what that is, it's essentially different stones positioned around Gillinor that you can then use as a new transportation system to teleport around the map, and they're positioned in Lumbridge, Falador, Varrock, Alcarid, Catherby, which is where we start, RD, Brimhaven, Relica, Ferox Enclave, Canifis, Prith and Corrend. But just to note, to use them, you first need to go to them to activate them. So you're going to have to go to that place first, activate it, and then you've got it unlocked forever. Within leagues, that is. So I think for me, personally, for this plan that I have, magic is going to be the one that I'm going for first. It's going to be my 4th skill unlock, or my first skill unlock with the option of the 4, you know what I mean. Just because it allows for safe spotting bosses, safe spotting stuff for training up defense as well, because you can use the long range attack, and also alchemy as well, alching things for money, and I guess basic just teleporting and I guess enchanting too for upgrades. So that's what I'm going to be going with for my 4th skill that we get at the start. And then we're going to be kind of completing as many easy tasks as possible. We have been told that the kind of task system, which is, for example, opening the leagues menu, completing the leagues tutorial, leveling up your first level. We've been told that they're going to be similar to the previous leagues, so Trailblazer and Twisted League. I nearly forgot the name then. So we can kind of gauge, based on the list that we've got from that, some really easy ones that we can knock off. And where we're positioned in Catherby, there are quite a lot of things that we can do and a lot of resources that we can kind of utilise that are around us. So I think what I'm going to be doing for my plan is the first thing I'm going to be unlocking is woodcutting. There's going to be loads and loads and loads of tasks based around chopping wood, chopping various types of wood, and then it's going to lead into things like burning certain wood, burning certain amounts of wood, and then fletching things as well. So my first unlock is woodcutting. Another reason for that is because we do have access to a lovely quest called Monk's Friend, which gives a lot of woodcutting XP. So we can already jump up the levels with woodcutting. Great, that's probably going to tick off some more tasks. We've then got the second unlock, which I'm thinking fire making. Now you're probably thinking fire making, what's the point in that? Well, fire making is needed for the quest Slug Menace. Slug's Menace, whatever it is, you know the one I mean, which is located just down here. Sea Slug. What am I on about? Slug's Menace. Sea Slug, which requires 30 fire making. So chop all our logs, you know, get up some levels, then start burning said logs, get up some levels, complete Sea Slug, and then we're going to have a really nice base fishing level, because that gives a lot of fishing XP. So we're already starting off strong. Where we've got thieving as well, the Hazel Cult is going to be a really, really good thieving XP quest for us to do starting off. And also where we are starting, we do have a group of men that we can pickpocket just around here, and that's obviously going to be one of the starting tasks as well, is pickpocket a man, and then open 28 coin pouches. That'll be one too. So there's two really easy ones. We can level up and get some some early game coins as well. So yeah, that's another thing. We're going to be starting off pickpocketing a bunch of men and probably ticking off some tasks, which is going to give us our early points, then unlock woodcutting and then so forth, and put the kind of wheels into motion. We do also have some other quests that are relatively close by with Sheep Herder and Clock Tower. I'm not necessarily going to go for those. If you're like me and you're not really a fan of questing, unless they're tasks, unless it's like get a certain amount of quest points. If it is, we'll be doing them. If it's not, we'll kind of hold off on them until we can be asked. And then you've also got fishing contest, which is one that's quite close by as well, and that will give a lot of fishing XP too. So we can kind of jump up. I'm not sure if it's going to be like Dead Man, where we're going to have the multiplier on quest XP that we get, but it's going to give us a nice groundwork to then start fishing higher level fish straight away, because where we are in Catherby, we've got sharks, lobsters, and they're quite high level fish that will be good to have early on. I know we can't cook them yet because we don't have cooking unlocked, but it's kind of nice to start stocking up before we then unlock cooking and then unlock proper PVM skills like attack, strength, range, slayer, etc, etc. So the path that we've kind of got at the moment is complete as many low level tasks to get enough points to unlock woodcutting, woodcut, get Monk's Friend completed as well, and then once we've got enough points, unlock fire making to level 30, do Sea Slug, fishing XP, happy days. We're also going to do Hazel Cult, like I said. Tribal Totem is another one, but you need 21 thieving to start that quest, but it gives a lot of XP as well, and that's one that we're going to be doing after we finish Sea Slug. And then I think once we start moving about, we then start unlocking some Waystones. We can get to Falador pretty easily, and if we come down and get the boat from Ardoin here, we can go to Brimhaven, for example, unlock the Waystone there. We can then go back, and that's why we need that early game money as well. Go to Rimington, run to Falador, unlock that, and complete any tasks that are kind of based around that area as well. We can kind of map that out as we're going through, once we actually do have the full list of tasks. I guess another one that would be a really good one to unlock early game is agility. However, we are going to be we have had confirmed that we will have unlimited run energy, so it's not really that necessary early game, unless we get the fragment, which is called Golden Brick Road. So Golden Brick Road is one of the fragments that we potentially could get from completing a quest, chopping wood, burning logs, I think, fishing. If we do get Golden Brick Road, we'll be switching over to agility as one of our unlocks, because Golden Brick Road is whenever we get a Mark of Grace on an agility course, coins will also spawn with it. So it's going to be a really good way to get a lot of money really, really quick early game. With level 1, we'll be getting 4,000 coins. With level 2, 7,000. Level 3, 15k. So it's one that, is going to be pretty bloody useful. So if you do get that one, if you are lucky enough to get it really early on, unlock agility, because not only will you get your marks of grace, and then unlock the kind of the graceful outfit, which is bound to be a task as well. You're gonna get some fat stacks, and that's pretty good, isn't it? Who likes money? I think everyone. And also, agility unlocks shortcuts, which are going to be useful getting around the map. And there's a lot of quests that have a lot of agility requirements as well. So again, that's going to be a nice one to get out of the way. I guess you could say cooking is a good one to start off with, as well, as we have been given fishing. But like I said, cooking's only really going to be useful once we're starting to do proper PVMing and proper bossing and proper slayer and combat training. We do have the option of Ardoin cake stalls, or the Ardoin cake stall as well, which if we're going to be training thieving, because we're getting it from the get-go, we can just stock up on cakes for early game food, especially if we're going to be doing wood cutting and fire making. It only makes sense that when we do some winter Todd, right? Which is probably something that we're going to need to unlock as well, because all of the bosses are going to be locked from the start as well. That's kind of the whole point of this league as well. So Winter Todd is definitely one that we'll be looking at unlocking early game, because it's going to give us some really good early game resources like herbs, logs, gems, ores, money, etc, etc. You might even be lucky to get a dragon axe or a tome if you feeling a bit cheeky. But yeah, that's kind of the base kind of plan that I have at the moment. Try and complete as many tasks as you can that you have without needing to teleport away, because if you can get as many tasks completed in a set area as possible, you're going to be flying through these tasks and flying through these unlocks. A good thing to point out as well is that kind of your resource gathering of woodcutting, mining, I guess you could say hunter, fire making and agility and hit points as well, and the dreaded rune crafting, dun dun dun, are all 10 points to unlock. So we can unlock those pretty early on. I'm assuming that we're going to be getting 10 or 20 points whenever we complete a certain amount of low level tasks. So you're definitely going to be able to unlock them pretty quickly. So unlocking woodcutting and fire making is only going to cost you 20 points, which is the same level to unlock fletching, let's say, or smithing or farming. So, we can start racking through these 10-point skills, get them unlocked, get them leveled, get resources stacked up for when we do unlock the kind of, I'm trying to think of the word, production. I think they're called production skills, like smithing and fletching. Let's go with production skills and cooking. So, bear that in mind as well when you are picking what skills you want to unlock. And I guess the best thing that I can say, and the best kind of plan that you can have going into this, is just fuck with it, man. Just have a good time. It's the whole point of these leagues, is kind of, if you maybe a little bit burnt from main game, or you fancy something new, something a bit fresh, leagues is great. And the whole point of it is not, really going in, whipping yourself into being efficient and getting Dragon Cup or whatever. It's chill. Leagues is a really good couple of months or 3 months to just have some fun with the game. Maybe try out some bosses that you've not done before, and work out all these different combos of fragments that we're going to be given, because some of them are going to be like mental, especially if it's anything like the what were they called, the things that we got in Dead Man. They weren't called relics or anything, they were called something else. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head, but some of those, like the combat ones, were insane. So it'll be good to see if they're putting any of those into this league. They did kind of dabble on them in Trailblazer, but they really upped their game with the combat and the kind of PVMing, let's say relics. I'm saying relics, that they did in Dead Man. So it'd be cool to see if they brought some of those over to this new league, because we're going to be like one-hitting bandos, for example, which is going to be insane. Like, and especially with drop rates enhanced as well, it's going to be good times. And I hope you guys follow me on my journey through the progression series that I'm going to be doing, and come join the Discord as well if you want to, chew the fat on what you're going to be doing for the start of your Shattered Relics experience. I'm planning on putting this video up the day before, so theory craft away in the comment section, and I will see you on Wednesday, the 19th of January. It is January, I just had to check what month it was, for the first episode of my progression series. There's going to be a lot of gaming going on the channel, so stick around, get involved, and yeah. I'm going to stop rambling. If you are new around here, please do consider subscribing for more. Drop a like as well. The comment of today is shattered eggs. I want to see shattered eggs in the comments, or egg army, or anything you like. Because comments really help with pushing videos in the algorithm, so I really do appreciate that. Also, a big shout out to all of our channel members of Damo, Will, Steve, Superbeef, Made, and AJ. Thank you, lads, for your support on the membership program. Really do appreciate it. Anyone over a tier 1 gets a shout out at the end of the video, and if you are interested in checking that out, there is a join button next to the subscribe or subscribed button that you can click, and it will give you all the details on what that is, what that entails, and how to get involved if you do want to. But like I said, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, all that fun stuff, and yeah, I'm going to stop rambling, let you guys go, stay safe, and goodbye.